Good morning. Well, afternoon actually. It's Monday today, again. Monday is here, and I have done nothing. Well, I have done some stuff, but I haven't finished my edit for today. I haven't done the stickers that I was going to do today, but that's alright. I ended up just tidying up the house, getting ready for the week, doing my hair, makeup. I also took a few reference pictures for a different direction of artwork that I want to go in that is a bit weird, and I don't know if I'm going to actually do it or not. Basically, I've been watching a lot of shows that really focus on artwork that goes in galleries, and I used to actually that was my dream, because I didn't obviously understand that there would be a whole world of internet stuff, and I didn't really know that there was jobs in the art world. I just knew that if you did art, you put your art into a gallery. So I was working towards that for a couple of years, and I did actually get a show in a gallery. It was a joint collab thing with my friend that I know from here, who had a gallery show in, and she invited me to also be in the gallery, and it was a disaster. I mean, I sold a painting, and it was a really small gallery, but I spent, well, basically the time that she told me that she wanted me to be in the gallery was only 2 or 3 weeks before I had to actually have everything done and ready to go. And I ended up doing a couple of pieces that I thought were really good, but they weren't good for a gallery setting, because they were just self-portraits, not self-portraits even, they were portraits. One was of my son, and one was of David Tennant. There was a Yoda one, and there was a random painting of a beach scene, and I think that's all I managed to get done in the 2 weeks. So they weren't good art. It wasn't really good for a gallery showing. I would do it completely different now. I would come up with a theme and actually make art based on that theme. I wouldn't just pick random things from my brain and go, oh, that'll be a good idea. But it was a really fun thing, and I was really happy when I did it, and it was exciting. I didn't go to the after party that there was happening though, because this was around the time that I think Caden was quite young, and I didn't really want to leave him the whole night. So, and it was through in Edinburgh as well, so I had to get the train back. No, I drove. I was driving, and everybody was drinking wine, so I was like, I'm going home. But it was a really fun experience, and I've been watching a lot of shows based on galleries. There isn't that many artistic shows out there, but there are a few. And it's made me realise that I am restricting my art a lot. I really want to start on a personal project that would be decent enough to go in a gallery, but I don't think would be decent enough to be online unless I found some place that didn't depict my art that I want to do online. Like, I don't know, just a random account or something, or not safe for work. The stuff that I want to do is safe for work, but it's also got some really weird subjects in there. I don't know if I'm going to do this, because I probably won't. I don't have enough time to do the things that I want to do now. But it was just an idea, and I've been having a lot of dreams about acrylic painting and painting from my imagination, making artwork that inspires me rather than just trying to clutch at straws to find things to make artwork on and produce it into a product. Saying that though, I was working on a product. You probably seen it. You probably seen it in my last video, because I just stuck it in there. I've just done that, and I'm gonna put music behind it. It's a couple of minutes long, but if you've seen that, then you'll have seen my new product, which will hopefully be out by tomorrow. If not today, I'm gonna do the product and take a quick photo and just shove it on. So hopefully it'll be done today. Don't know when the vlog videos are gonna go live. Well, obviously in this video you will see it. It'll be done, but in the last video it won't be. It would have been done as well in the last video if I decided to do it quick enough. But yeah, this video you will see the product. I'm gonna keep it on all year long, even though it's not really an all year long thing, but I just think that people would like them all year long. So they're just little woodland animals in scarves, and I think that they look cute. So I'm gonna just put my Summer Love music track from the YouTube studio library in here, because that is literally pretty much all I do is put that song. People must be sick of that song. I'm sick of that song, but it's just the best one. Eee, I made them. Look how cute they look. I love them. So they are available in my shop now if you want to get them. That's what it looks like when it came off. I mean, this one printed out with streaks in the background. So I'm just going to use that one for myself. And I had to take a picture of it in use as well anyway. So yeah, but that one printed out a little bit better, except there's white bordered around the edge on either side. But I think that was my fault. I didn't place the thing correctly. So they'll be much better when you get them. But I think they're really cute and I love them. Obviously these little bits are just for decoration, and the bits with the white round it is the stickers. So yeah, those should be available in my shop by the time you see this. That's done. I need to upload the video and I haven't done that yet, obviously. I want to post those things on my store before I post the video, and I usually post the video at 3 and it's already 2:30 and I need to go and pick up Caden, so I think I'm gonna change the upload time of the studio vlogs just because they make no sense. I'm gonna post them at 5 instead of 3 because that means I'm in the house and I can promote the video and do all the stuff that I need to do. So I'm gonna upload this video and then I'm gonna go and pick up Caden, and then when I finish picking up Caden, I'm gonna come back and edit the photos and post it to my Etsy shop. Excited about that. So yes, what am I doing? I'm uploading a video. Oh gosh, I've got so many videos here that are just needing to be deleted. Anyway, yeah, so Monday was a successful day in my eyes. Didn't seem like it, but it definitely was, and I feel good about that. So I am gonna go and pick up Caden. This part of my hair is really straight and it's really annoying me compared to the rest, but that's alright. We'll just pretend. Whatever. Whatever. So yeah, video is uploading. I need to still make a thumbnail for that video. I think I might actually just use one of the photos that I just took. But while I wait on that, I'm really digging this shirt. This was actually Myra that inspired me to get a shirt like this. I seen it in the shop when I was driving, when I was walking past, and I was like, that's very Myra, but it looks cute, so I'm gonna get it. So yeah, I wish I filmed this before I used it because it's a mess, but I moved my desk from next to my bed, which you can see the mold there, that's why I moved it. I'm gonna clean that up and get that fixed, but moved the desk there, and I also covered it with this so that it's easier to clean and it looks a lot nicer, and I love it. It's really good. These acrylic drawers are awesome as well. I don't know if I said that already. I think I did, but I lost the footage. So the reason I came through here was to get this cable to connect my phone to my computer to transfer the photo files I just took, which I'm going to quickly do before I go because I've still got a little bit of time. Good morning, it's 11 o'clock now and I have a lot to do today. I've just finished I've not finished it, I've got another 8 minutes to do subtitles for one of my clients, and I have finished packing 2 orders. Well, one is an order, one is not an order. It's just a package that I need to send out because I want my dearest Patreon to receive the package. Hopefully she's got it by now. Hope you enjoyed it. Just as a thank you for the support. It's not one of the tiers, but since she's my only Patreon, I thought it would be nice to send her a little gift for like Christmas sort of. So I did that, and I had so much issues with the Cricut. It's really annoying me. I'll put on screen some stuff that I've been doing in the background while I'm chatting away, but the Cricut just wouldn't work for me. I think it's the mat. It's a lot to do with the mat, and also I noticed that when I was putting the paper through my printer, I wasn't actually moving the edge guidelines closer to the paper, so I think the paper was going in a little bit squint, and that's why my machine just wouldn't calibrate. So I have done that now, so hopefully it should be okay. But I calibrated it. The calibration came out perfect on the iPad though, and I was using the same printer, but it comes out rubbish on the PC. But I can't use the iPad one for kiss cut stickers because it doesn't do the kiss cut. It just cuts around the outside of the sticker sheet and then it doesn't cut the inside. And the settings are the same. I even have put the same project through the desktop and it's worked completely fine. So the issue is that the desktop one is good for kiss cut stickers, but the print is off, and the iPad one's really good for die cut stickers. So I want the iPad one to work for both. That would be great, because the PC version of Cricut is rubbish. I don't know, I've wasted so much ink, and that's part of the reason why I sent my Patreon, Liz, a package, because I had so many misprints. They were really small things, like it made an extra score line, or the cut was slightly off, still usable but slightly off, or there was like white banding, and it's just annoying trying to get them perfect. I'm actually thinking about shutting my store down completely, trying to get more clients for subtitling and just save up money so that I can outsource, because it's really annoying, and just use my Cricut and my printer for home projects for other people, like to make my mum a card, or to make my dad I don't know what he would like. What would you like, Dad? A card? It's annoying because I spent a lot of money on this stuff and it's just not working properly, and you would think that spending £250 on a machine would mean that the machine would work well, because £250 is a lot of money, but unfortunately it's not doing it right. I don't get why everybody else doesn't have a problem, and I wish I went with the silhouette cameo, but whatever. Also, next door have started construction work. Somebody's just currently putting up a scaffolding, so it looks like there's going to be construction work out there for a while, and banging, and that's going to annoy me because I need to record my videos. And because I have so much to do today and I'm going out with my dad tomorrow, I've decided not to do the Friday video. I was going to do an annual portrait, but I've decided not to do that because I don't want to rush it. I want to actually, I'm actually thinking about doing acrylic, because I'm really into acrylic just now. Acrylic or gouache, because I've got gouache coming soon. Decided to treat myself to an early Christmas present for myself, and I'm excited for that. It's the 60 set of gouache, so a lot of gouache to play with. I just watched, had my lunch, and I was watching Liz V Art's video about setting goals for 2020. Oh my god, that makes me feel so weird. But then it got me thinking about the video that I made for setting art goals for 2019. And by the way, I'll put the video that I'm referring to, Lizzie's video, in the description below, so you can go and check that out. But anyway, yeah, I made a video and set out goals for 2018, and I realised that those goals were weird and rubbish. And I'm definitely going to make a video about goals for next year and like a reflection on 2019, but I wanted to give you a little inside bits of information about stuff. I'm actually going to really focus on like breaking down my goals, and I do this every year. I made this, I bought this scrapbook thing, and then I started to set up like a business type journal thing for myself in 2020, And I just feel weird about it because I always do this. I set goals for myself way before the new year comes. So even then, some things changes. So I have it broken down into business, personal, health goals, relationship goals, career goals, personal growth goals, creative goals, spiritual goals. But that's not like as in religious, that's just like within myself, I guess. Home goals, money goals, adventure goals. Okay, Google started coming up on my phone. Home goals? I don't know what I said to trigger that, but that scared me. Basically just breaking it up into goals, and then I've asked myself questions like, for the health goals, for example, I've asked, how do I want my body to feel in 2020? And then I've got, how will I make that happen? And then in the relationship goals, who are the most important people in my life? What can I do to create deeper, more fulfilling relationships in 2020? What kind of people do I want to have in my life this year? And then the career goals are, what are my career goals for 2020? What do I want to make more of? What do I want to make less of? What is the thing that I want to do that scares me the most? Just things that break it down and really make me understand. And then instead of just having this page here and then having to refer back to it, I want to go through and put things about my goals in each month. So for example, every time I start a new month, I'll look at these goals again and integrate them into my months and stuff. I think that I need a bullet journal for this because this is not great. And I've already set my theme for 2020 as well, which is progression, but I think I'm just making the video right now. Yeah, the theme for 2020 is progression. So I just want to progress in my life with art and personal stuff. And yeah, I got a lot of these questions from that business art creative planner thing that you can get. I was going to buy it, but then I thought I could just get all these questions and just write them down myself. Oops. But yeah. So I really want to focus on actually organising my mind and myself a little bit better, because especially in the last few months, you've probably noticed that my mind has been a little bit sporadic and it's really been hard to figure stuff out. So yeah, anyway, I am going to do something. Yeah, I'm going to close this, and I think that I'm probably going to make one of the videos, like maybe my reflection of 2019, as one of my next videos, because that'll be an easier video to make, and I think that I really want to get all this stuff out of my chest before I start rambling on to you guys about it. So yeah, I'm going to finish this CC. Still haven't finished it yet. It's 11:41, so it took me 41 minutes to make and eat lunch, but yeah, I've only got 8 minutes to go with this, so it should take me about 15 minutes to do the rest. That was an ordeal. That took a lot longer than I thought it was gonna. I thought I was gonna be able to do those CC at 10 and it's now 1. But that's alright, it's fine, I've got it done and we can work on other things. For the last hour of the day, I'm just gonna wait to package that stuff until I go out to go and get Caden. I woke up at 6 o'clock this morning because I moved that desk. I plugged in my phone and my iPad across the room and my alarm went off this morning at 6 o'clock, and I got up out of my bed and turned the alarm off and I got up at 6. I am incredibly tired now though, because I usually get up at 7 and sometimes a lot of the time I sleep in until 7:25, but It's 6 I got up this morning. I really just want to use this last half hour to kind of tidy up the house a bit. I think I'm going to put the heating on. As you can see, I put a jumper on because it got a little bit cold. So I'm going to put the heating on for a bit. Oh, I got so tired. When I get tired, my head and this like side of my face starts to hurt. I was playing with the gouache that I have a little bit last night because I've got gouache coming and I wanted to see if my sketchbook would work for it. And this is the only watercolour sketchbook I have left. You might remember this from past videos. I did a review of, well, a first impressions of this, and I didn't like it, so I only have this swatch and then this drawing in it. But last night I started playing with the gouache to see how it would take it, and it took it okay. In fact, it took it brilliantly on the left side of the page, but then on the right side, I don't know if you can see that in the video. Will it focus? Yeah, a little bit. You can see there's like little fibres of paper bubbling or bobbling up, but on the left side it's smooth. So this paper's kind of like a hit or miss. You either get that texture or you don't. It depends what the underneath is like. So it's a bit annoying, but I want to fill this sketchbook up because it's got a lot of pages and it's square. Well, it's sort of square. I mean, it is longer on the top, but it's more of a square than it is a rectangle, I would say. And I like working in square sketchbooks, so I'm going to fill this up with like gouache and acrylic paintings. I don't like it for watercolour. I'm never going to use it for watercolour again. But gouache seems to be okay, and I'm sure acrylic will be even better because it kind of just sits on top of the page. It doesn't absorb into it as much. Obviously the watercolour does a little bit, but not as much. So I am going to do that. But yeah, I was playing with this just to see, and I will still use this gouache, but the problem that I had with gouache was that I didn't like mixing the gouache, and I feel like I need colours where I don't need to mix so that it's always the same colour. It's obviously easier to mix with acrylic and watercolour because the colour doesn't shift as much when it dries. But with gouache, it really does get a hell of a lot lighter or darker depending on what colour you're using. If you're using a light colour, it gets darker. If you're using a dark colour, it gets lighter. And to try and mix the same colour if you run out is really hard. So that's why I bought the 60. And I bought the 60 gouache because it was on sale for like pretty much half price, which I was so excited about. And I also got some of Arteza's brushes because I want some harder brushes, and I know that their brushes are not as soft as watercolour brushes. So excited for those to come. They should come either tomorrow or Thursday. Hoping they come on Thursday because I'll actually be in on Thursday, but yeah. I'm going to go and take some painkillers actually and maybe have a nap. I think I'm going to have an hour nap because if I continue to try and go through the day feeling like this, I'm just going to get really annoyed and grumpy and sore. So yeah, instead of tidying, I'm going to tidy up this desk a little bit, but after that I think I'm going to go for a quick nap. Good morning. It is really dark, apparently. The winter. I am unnecessarily stressing myself out today. Hold on. Let's put you on my beloved shelf. I feel like I have a lot to do, and I don't really have a lot to do. Plus, I've decided not to do a video for Friday this week because I just feel like I don't want to rush it, and I would be rushing it if I did it because I have not done the art for that. I've done half a portrait, and I kind of want to get more into the goals side of things because I've been working on setting up a new bullet journal, which I didn't think I was ever going to go back to bullet journaling, but I just feel like it is easier to get all my thoughts down, but we'll talk more about that in a different video. I just want to, well, first of all,
mess and household stuff that I need to do is stressing me out. I've got laundry to do, I've got shopping to do, I've got tidying to do, cleaning to do, and it's just getting into my head and making me feel guilty, which makes me not work, even though I need to work as well. The things that I need to work on are not that much either. I feel guilty because I haven't posted my December newsletter yet. I recorded it last week, edited it, and I haven't uploaded it, so I'm going to do that today. I also need to go to the post office because I need to sort out my car tax because there was a mix up with that, so I need to go there and hopefully that can be sorted, because if not then I can't drive my car anymore. And it's just a big kerfuffle, although I did get a really nice package in the post yesterday that cheered me up, and I was having a good time and stuff. Also, other stuff has happened in the week that I don't really want to talk about, but yeah. And I went out with my dad yesterday to a lake of Monteith, was it called? And I filmed a little bit there, but it was just weird because I was vlogging while my dad was there and he didn't know I was vlogging, and it was strange, but I'll insert the footage here so you can see that. Hello, we decided to come out on an adventure, and I think it was the wrong idea. We came to a lake, but it's a bit disgusting. I'll show you the lake. Beautiful! Yep, that's lovely. This is the only lake in Scotland apparently. Beautiful. I think we chose the wrong day to come out here though. So I take it we're just going to go home then. It's disgusting. Oh. I got back in the car. Dad's still out there. Dad, you're crazy. Look at him. Oh, he's coming. So yeah, I just need to chill a little bit, but I'm going to go to the post office first just so I can see what's happening with that and see if I can fix that issue, and then I'm going to come back and probably just take a chill. Like, it really annoyed me because I want to get work done, but everything in my house is just making me really upset. And tomorrow I've got to go to the Christmas fair at Caden's school, so I need to get money out of the thing and make sure I remember to go, because I forgot to go last year and it was terrible. So I'm going to go and do that, go to the Christmas fair. He's really excited. He made little bracelets, I think. He made bracelets and something else to buy. So the kids make the item for the craft fair and then the parents go in and buy that item to help raise money for the school, and I think it's awesome because it encourages kids to create things, and he's really excited for me to buy them, so I'm gonna go and do that tomorrow. And because I need to do that tomorrow, the whole work day is just a write-off, and I feel like if I try and get too much stuff done today, it's just gonna be really stressful and annoying. So I am going to just work on the house stuff today and not let myself work after I upload the Patreon newsletter. I really don't want to do that, not work, but at the same time I think it's the best decision. So I will film it. I might not put it in because obviously this is supposed to be a studio vlog, but I just feel like I want to do whatever I want on my channel, and you guys have also said that you'll watch regardless of what I put in my vlogs, even if they aren't art related. And I know that I had a lot of support from you when I was moving into this house last year, and can you believe it? And yous didn't mind that there was no art because I just couldn't physically do art. I had to move into this house, paint it, decorate it, get all the stuff sorted for that. Obviously pack up the other house and stuff, so I had no time to do art, and it was all packed away in a mess and I didn't have a desk. So I know that yous appreciate just having content, and yeah, but the content that I do want to make is non-existent right now. But I'm still happy that I am able to do this kind of stuff. So first of all though, I need to transfer the washing, which I actually put on this morning before I left to go and drop Kaden and Matt off, because I have been getting up at 6 o'clock in the morning these past couple of days because of where I moved my phone to be charged, and I have to get up to turn it off. So 6 o'clock in the morning I've been waking up for, and I do feel better about that. It makes me feel much happier. This has been going on for 7 minutes. Hope you enjoy. Hope that you are working on some stuff. Tell me what you're working on in the comments below, whether it be art or housework or just procrastinating. Whatever you're doing, let me know. I would love to know that and how you are, and if you're excited for Christmas. That's another thing. It's like 3 weeks, I think. Is it 3 weeks at the time of filming this? I don't know. It's really close to like 20 days until Christmas, and I still have to start shopping for Christmas. I haven't got anybody anything. Caden, I haven't even started for Caden. I know we're getting him one big thing, and then I'll probably just get him like colouring in books and other stuff like that. But yeah, I think that people are going to get handmade gifts this year, and that'll encourage me to do more art, because I have a few cute ideas that I want to do that are based around the personalities of my loved ones. So let's get started, shall we? On the way to the post office now, and I'm so happy that this little pathway has been reopened. They were building and stuff on it, but it takes much less time to get to the post office, and it's really quiet compared to going on the main road, and I just feel much better about it. So I'm gonna go to the post office and hand in this DVLA form. Oh, such adult life. Okay, I'm gonna go because there's a school coming up and that's weird. Really windy, but I am so happy that it's done. The car is taxed, I can drive it legally now, and it's great, it feels great. So just gonna go home now and tidy up a bit, and then probably go shopping for food. Maybe, I don't know, I might change my mind now that that's a relief. Seems like I don't have to do as much stuff, but yeah, that was weighing on my shoulders, so it was making me be like, I need to be better at being an adult. But I still need to be better at being an adult. I still need groceries and stuff, but I feel so much better now. So I'm gonna go home and eat something, even though there's not that much to eat, but I do not want to go shopping when I'm hungry, because that's the worst thing you can do. Also, this is really shaky, so I'm gonna go. Bye. I'm just uploading my video to Dailymotion. I had to put it through Handbrake because Dailymotion doesn't take very high quality videos, but I'd rather put it on Dailymotion than my YouTube channel, because then it can be put up there and not have to worry about whether I wreck the algorithm of my videos, because only one person will be watching the Patreon newsletter. Sorry, I was really distracted then. I was doing the washing and my nail broke, so I'm gonna fix it now. But yeah, 10 minutes remaining for that. So that'll go up and I'll be happy that I did that. Honestly, my hair, I need to go for a haircut. Probably should book one soon, because it's gonna be, well, it is December, and there's gonna be the Christmas rush of people going to the hairdressers, and I want to be able to get an appointment without having to wait until after the new year. I washed my hair yesterday and it was really bad. That is disgusting, how did I? It was really hard for me to brush my hair when it was wet, and usually it's really hard for me to brush my hair when it's dry, but I had to dry it first and then brush it because it was too tuggy to brush it when it was wet. So I need to go for a haircut. That's just an indication that I've got too much split ends and dead ends tangling into each other. Maybe Wednesday, because we get paid on Wednesday.
I mean, if I can spend £25 on a takeaway, I'm pretty sure I can spend £27 on a haircut. So that's the plan. I have a coffee and a little munch. That's not healthy, but I'm not caring. I'm gonna treat myself for doing a good job at being an adult. And then I'm gonna make sure all of this is done, and I'm gonna tidy the house. And then I'm gonna probably go shopping. I might actually post this tomorrow, Friday, because, well, I don't know. When I post my vlogs on a Friday, they don't do very well. None of the videos do very well on a Friday. Maybe I should move the day. I just don't want to move it too much. I want to be consistent, but I also want to find out what works for people. Like, nobody watches videos on a Friday. It usually goes up, the engagement usually goes up on a Saturday through Monday. So maybe I will post it on a Saturday along with everybody else that posts. Like, if you post along with, say, because we're talking about the art community here, Myra and Drawing with Waffles and Casey and all of those people, Bailey, if you post at the same time as them, then it means that the people that like their channels will be online and they are more likely to see your video, because your video may be recommended in their videos, or that they might be subscribed but just not really come on for your video specifically. So I feel like posting at the same time as everybody else is a good idea, because I like it when people post videos at the same time. I'll go down my notifications list and watch Myra, and then Drawing with Waffles, and then Mini Small, and just watch them all at the same time every week. It's like you've got a set schedule. Anyway, thinking about changing my Friday video up again. I really like having the vlogs on a Monday, because they make me happy, and that means that I have an extra day. Like, I have Friday, an extra 3 hours to get the video ready. So well, I would have an extra 3 hours anyway, because I usually post it at 6 p.m, but never mind. Okay, so I'm gonna go, because it's been another 7 minutes. This vlog is gonna be humongous. Hello, me again to ramble away at you. I just wanted to quickly show you this. This is a little booklet that I actually got by mistake. I bought a pack of 3 books that were this size, and I thought they were sketchbooks because I really like filling up sketchbooks of this size. They're small, but they still hold a lot of pages and whatever. But this is actually square paper, and I set up my 2020 bullet journal in here, and this is just a tester to see if I actually like it, because if I do, I'll probably use this whole thing for a couple of months, and then I'll probably get another Lungcharm or something similar to that. The pages in the Lungcharm aren't that great, so I would probably prefer to get something else. But I set it up with the 2020 at a glance thing, and then I went in to talk about my 2019 highlights and accomplishments, my 2020 theme and goals, and my health goals and all that stuff. I mentioned this already, all the stuff that I'm breaking it down, because I'm breaking it down into different goals this year. I was going to go and simplify it and make it like have only 3 goals, but I decided to have big goals and small sub goals so that I can work towards things in small increments each month. And I've set up January's spread, and I'm already seeing that it looks like a lot of stuff to do, but at the same time I just feel like, you know, it's going to be better, and I'm really excited about it because I think that this is just going to be amazing. So I am going to do a video on all of my goals, and I'll go through everything, but I won't actually show it because it's really just writing. I wish that I used a different pen though, so that I could differentiate between the sections, but I just feel a little bit better about the whole thing. And in the next couple of weeks I'm going to trial run the way that I'm going to schedule, because I want to see if it works, and then obviously tweak it before I make my whole thing up. So even though this is set up for the start of the year, and then I've got January, here, and then I have started a page to set up a weekly spread. I think I'm going to skip a page and set up December, even though it's pretty much halfway through December. But Caden has a holiday starting at Christmas, and it has all of the things that I want to include. Like December has all of the things that I want to include to test out. So it has Caden being off school, Matt being off school, work I mean, and it also has room for work stuff and life stuff. So I want to make sure that I can get everything done that I set myself out to do. Going to sign up for the gym again, all that stuff. So I'm going to keep you updated in the next couple of weeks about how that goes, and I'm going to do the 2020 goals video soon as well, the 2019 recap, the 2020 goals video, so that I can sort of catch you up with that video and then update you in the vlogs as we go along, because I think that the way that I'm doing it, the system that I've got right now, isn't working, and I just need to figure it out. So right now I am sketching a pencil portrait of myself for the 2019 annual portrait, and I'm gonna transfer this somehow onto canvas, I think, because I want to do it either with gouache when that comes, or acrylic paint. And the reason I want to do it with gouache instead of acrylic, because I've been using acrylic more than gouache this year, because I feel like for me to use acrylic in the way that I want to use it, I need a thinning medium or a slow drying medium, something to make the paint a little flow more easier on the canvas, and something to make it dry less fast, because I feel like I would be able to work with acrylic much better if I could use something like that. But that means that I need to order it, and I don't want to do a fast order for that. I want to look to see where the best deal is, because even with Black Friday deals and stuff still going on, and even when it was Black Friday, I was looking for a bottle of this medium that I want, and it was still quite dear, even with the discounts in some places. I could get it on Amazon, but it was dearer than Pullinger's. But with Pullinger's, I have to pay shipping unless I spend over £50 and all that stuff. So I didn't really want to buy it yet. I want to have a little look around the internet and see if I can find something that's a little bit cheaper, because I don't know, I like acrylic, but I don't know if I will continue to like it, and I don't want to spend a lot of money on it, even though I already have. But I don't want to spend a lot more money on it in case I don't want to use it. But I think to actually see if I like it, using this medium would be the better idea. I just feel like with that extra medium help, it will make my process feel a lot more like I want it to. So that's my plan for that. I don't know where my acrylic canvases are. I've moved them somewhere and I don't know where I put them. So I'm going to have to find them, and if not, I'll just do it on paper. But I might have to buy acrylic paper, because even though the watercolour paper does do well, it absorbs too much paint. I want the paint to sit on the canvas a little bit more. So we're going to experiment with that, and hopefully I'll be able to get what I need for it and it won't be too hard. So yeah, I'm gonna finish this up. Oh, I never know how to draw my nose. My nose is so big. It just looks like a dollop on my face. Especially in drawings, it's really hard to get it to come across not too big. So this is the sketch, and I'm just gonna print that out and try and transfer it to a canvas. That's if I can find my canvases, because I don't know where they are. And I don't really know if I want to do it on a canvas, but we'll see. What's the best situation for it? I know they're not down there, so where are they? That's the question. Yep, I don't know where they are. That's annoying. Okay, well, actually they might be here. Nope, they are not. So I've lost 2 canvases, because I've only used one for the Toy Story painting that I did. But I don't know where the other 2 are. I'll find them. I was just thinking that I wholeheartedly believe in sharing a complete, real, honest depiction of my life and of what it's like to be a small YouTuber, small artist, Etsy business person with a child and all that stuff. And I've noticed that, and probably you have as well, that a lot of my videos recently have been pretty negative. Not completely negative, but there has been moments where I have just felt like I can't do certain things, and I've been really down on my art and my shop and stuff. But I've also had really huge highs about my art and Etsy and things. But I just kind of feel it a little bit like it's too negative. I don't know. I know that everybody that comments on my videos like to see everything that I'm thinking, and if you are in a place where you don't feel happy about something, or your things aren't going your way, then it's good to share. But I feel like I'm like a broken record at this point. I'm going through some stuff that I keep telling you that's bothering me and then not doing anything about it, and it's getting to me. So hopefully next week I will feel a little bit better. I'm going to take the weekend to sort my life out. I say this and then next week it'll be the same. But no, seriously, I am going to sit down with a notebook. I have completely ran out of pages in my Marvel notebook. It has a few pages in it, but it's just stuff that needs to be addressed later or whatever. And so I'm going to get a new notebook from my cupboard, because I have plenty that I haven't used yet, and sit down and go step by step on things that I want to do, things that I want to change, things that I want to take note of and work towards. So I just thought I would mention that, just because I've been watching other studio vlogs and I realised that mine and a few others that I watch are similar, but most of them are filled with working, putting out products, being happy about their art, sharing their stuff, and just being generally a little bit more upbeat. And I like that, but I also like people being honest, and I know that these people that I'm watching that are upbeat are being honest as well. But I feel like I've done 50 something vlogs now, and I feel like most of my studio vlogs are more on the negative side than the positive side. I keep looking outside because it's absolutely miserable today. But yeah, I feel like there needs to be a little bit more positive. So I'm going to work on that and try and see how I can make myself happier and my work better and my schedule better, so that I can produce better content. Can't produce better content if you're not feeling it. So yeah, I just thought I would mention that. But since tomorrow is the Christmas fair at Caden's school, why am I losing nails? Oh my god. Yeah, since tomorrow is the Christmas fair at Caden's school, I just want to say thank you for watching, and if you want to check out any of my other vlogs, videos and such, I will have playlists at the end of this video as usual that you can click on and see, and all other interesting links will be in the description below if you want to go and check that out. I will see you next week for another vlog. Bye!